We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 75 makes his big league debut right after this. David Price is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
First offering on its way. D. Gordon is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Wind up and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's 1 for 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the wall.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Set. Here it comes. Hey! Price ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. Right side hit hard, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. Second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ramirez over at second. Harper is over at first with one away. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I count this ball.
Seeger waits on deck. The 3-2 now from Bryce. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Seeger. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Philly shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball, man.
That's wide, 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Bases are loaded with only 1 out.
Hang on.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So stepping in, Nick Williams. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's the 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball. Casey Mize gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Starling Martin tries to bunt his way out here. Strike one. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. One and two now. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, man, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, who was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Mccutchen.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seeger. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Casey Mize is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now that.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Popped up. Beatty is there, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. He played an inning. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Max Muncy, and right into the shift. Ball here, 0-1. Mize is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for. He got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. First delivery to him on the way. Corey Seeger is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Mccutchen. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth. No left fielder. Peterson.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. No balls and one strike.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. If he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage.
Nope.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Big fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
That's the difference in today's game. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Will Smith stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. First, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Bryce Harper runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in
0-2 the
time.
count.
It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do
Now
that,
batting,
and everything's
the
going to
first
be
baseman.
fine. In that strikeout, he never
Hopkins.
threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Bryce
0-1.
starts him with a strike. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good
One
idea
ball,
to hold
one
off
strike.
on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Mize has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization, what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Here's Starling Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starling.
Now he's swinging a hard-hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Check swing, but he held up in time. 0-1.
0-1, no strike.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, Don, you got the big boys coming up behind.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now, this guy's a grinder, fouls off good pitches, and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Seeger rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As Bryce starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels.
The count is 1-2.
That misses 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
He's in there.
The left fielder, number 22.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutchen. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Outside of the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around.
3-0 now. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Riding in once again, Casey Mize, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Cody Bellinger set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Your attention, please. This change for the Phillies. Now playing second base. Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready, here's the first offering.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now the 2-1. It's by him, a swinging strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Corey Seeger as he grounds one briskly to short. Kendrick on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1 the count. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And that misses 2-2. Smoke on the ground, left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. Next, the dangerous power threat, Rhys Hoskins. Now the first pitch here from Price. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. That's strike one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Now the 0-2 from Price.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
This is line to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here.
He's going.
Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two men are on with two men out. Tried to hold up there. Appealed down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. To short. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today. As far too often, they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Matt Beatty. Base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and a strike now. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mccutchen. Come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 36, Merritt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Andrew Mccutchen. It was a walk in his last trip. Set and the pitch. Mccutchen, or just Cutch as he's frequently referred to. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Ready for another shot now, Casey Mize. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A dive, but it's off his glove. 2 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down. More Monday Night Baseball following this. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all.
Digging in next will be Starling Martin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to the start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And that's through for a hit. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First, third, you got problems all over the place.
Right, starting with hitting fresh, you're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
This one's flared off to the right side. Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Kendrick has it. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Dustin May will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 85.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. There's one. He's out. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
The right fielder, number 3.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's off 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The first baseman.
And now will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A 1-0 delivery. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. outside, 2-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Alec Bohm is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Pulled toward right center field. Williams is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Mize is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp. Now he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Jock Peterson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Matt Beatty stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Short, hit hard. Segura has it. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it. Ready to begin the 8th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Count 1 and 2.
It's smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1 and 2 now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate, and the batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ryan Braun.
Try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1. Here it is. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Change for the Phillies. Now playing center field, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Anthony Dominguez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
They only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Hey! Count 0-2.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. The count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Starling Martin.
Into the box, Starling Martin. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here, 3-0. Joe Broussard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here. I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now, Bryce Harper comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Started him with the change. It's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
2 out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Next.
Leading up,
Hector Merritt comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 50, Hector Merritt.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Line drive to left. Mccutchen is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first pitch to him. Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. And you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Corey Seeger. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Hector Merritt closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game.